Hey there everybody, I'm Burak and you're watching Cathlist. In the Catholic Church, we keep objects as a memorial of a departed saint, usually part of the body like bones or hair or the clothes that they wore. Kind of like how you'd keep a necklace or a watch that a deceased loved one wore. Today we'll be talking about the relics of Jesus' original squad, the 12 apostles, how they died in the first place and where to find their bones. Shout out to our friends over at Church Pop for their major or popping contribution to this list. First up, St. James, the son of Zebedee. Zebedee. I taught a student named Zebedee, called him Z-Swag. First apostle to die was stabbed with a sword by the minions of King Herod. His relics are found at St. James's Church at the end of a very long walk in Compostela, Spain, also known, the walk, as the Camino. Number 2, St. James, the son of Alphaeus, was stoned to death in the spring of 62, and his relics rest at the Holy Apostles' Basilica in Rome. It was the summer of 69. Did you know, according to tradition, St. Jude Thaddeus was martyred by bow and arrows in Beirut, and his relics are at the St. Peter's Basilica in Rome? As an aside, isn't it weird how we say bow and arrows, not gun and bullets? That's weird, right? Number 4, St. Philip was crucified upside down at Hierapolis in modern Turkey during the Diocletian persecution. His relics are at the Holy Apostles' Basilica in Rome. Tradition says that St. Thomas, doubting Thomas, was killed in an automobile accident. No, just kidding. Was killed in an accident when a fowler shot at a peacock and missed, hitting Thomas. Seriously? He got Dick Cheney'd to death? Yikes. His relics are at St. Paul's Church in Rome. Not even his own church, or even a church dedicated to the apostles in general. They're in St. Paul's Church? St. Peter, Petros, the Rock, the first pope, was crucified upside down under Nero. I should say under the reign of Emperor Nero. Peter actually requested to be crucified in this way because he saw himself unworthy to be killed in the same way as Jesus. His relics, as you might imagine, are located at St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. Number 7, St. John, the beloved apostle, died a natural death in his 90s, and his relics are at the Basilica of St. John in Ephesus, Turkey. The church doesn't exactly know what happened to St. Matthew, the infamous tax collector turned Jesus fan club member, although tradition says that he also died as a martyr. His relics are housed at the Cathedral of Salerno in Salerno, Italy. Number 9, St. Simon the Zealot was crucified, but scholars disagree about where. Maybe Beirut, maybe Africa, maybe Samaria. I don't know. But anyway, his relics are in the altar of the crucifixion in Vatican City. There are 3 theories about St. Bartholomew's death. He was either skinned alive and beheaded, kidnapped, knocked out and cast overboard to drown, or crucified. Take your pick. Regardless, his death was brutal, and his relics are at St. Bartholomew Church in Rome. It's like a classic would you rather. Would you rather be skinned alive and beheaded, knocked out, tossed overboard and drowned, or crucified? Number 11, St. Andrew was crucified on an X-shaped cross because, like Peter, he didn't think he was worthy enough to be martyred in the same manner as Jesus. His relics are at the Cathedral of Amalfi in Amalfi, Italy. And finally, number 12, St. Matthias was crucified in Judea, and his relics are at St. Matthias's Abbey in Trier, Germany. And that's all the time we have for now, and all the apostles we have as well. Thanks for watching this episode of Cathlist. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and check out the links in the description below. Click the little bell if you'd like to be alerted to new videos. I'm Pete Burak. We'll see you next week. God bless. So if you get thrown overboard, you probably wake up from the water and the cold and the... Yeah. You'd have to be a pretty...
You just tell them to hit you really hard.
Yeah.
Really.
Hey, if you're gonna martyr me right now, hit me really hard, okay? I don't want to wake up underwater.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.